Google Classroom, then when other people can see it. So this is what your sheet looks like, my zoo animals. You type in your stuff. You can program a spreadsheet to do all kinds of math for you. When we get to graphing, you can also program it to make the graph for you, and I'll show you that. These are things that nobody teaches you in school, and you're like, how come nobody? You take a class in college, and you find all this out. It's like, what? All right, so has anybody ever noticed where'd the button go? It's a little funky button. It's probably not showing because my screen is smaller. See this little funny, weird looking E kind of thing? That is a Greek letter, okay? That is your sigma, your sum button. Ooh, sum. I know what sum is. That means it's the answer to an addition problem. So I can, in Google Sheets, you have to highlight it first. If you're in Excel, you do not. So you click and then go down to the bottom. Okay, oops, wrong column. The total column. Click that one and then scroll down and just above total spent, this is your last line. Click, you're holding down the shift key and you click it so it highlights that whole column, right? Down, not this button here. Then you go click that funky little E, and it's going to say, oh, look, here's some options a lot of people use, and then there's all these other things too. For this column, you want to use sum. You're telling it, add everything in this column and tell me how much it is. So you click sum. Make sure that the answer goes down here in the total spent, okay? You want that to be there. And it should just pop right in there, okay? Because it's a whole column. And then you just hit enter. Okay? Now watch what happens when I start putting numbers in here. Okay. See how the number keeps changing? And it's like, oh no, I didn't want 500,000. That was only 25,000. And now my number changed. Every time you change the number, it'll just keep updating for you. So when you get to where it's 999,000 to 1,000,000, you'll know because you'll be seeing it as you're adding and deleting animals. Okay? Now, that's the sum. I'm going to show you one more. If I highlight quantity, hold down my shift key and click on the dollars each, I'm going to go back to my funky thing. And now what I want is, what's the answer to a multiplication problem? What do we call that? Starts with a P. Product. Okay, so we're going to go down, scroll down, see here where it says math, and then it gives you all these things on the side. And fortunately, they're in alphabetical order, so you just go down to P for product, boom, and see that? It puts product for B2 and C2. Yep, that's what I want. Okay, so now if I have 5 things at $12,500, it just automatically figured out that I spent $62,500. Does anybody think that's like so cool and easy? Yeah. So you're welcome to set your paper up that way. If you want me to set your paper up that way, you have to ask me here in class so that I can go into your document. Okay? Keep working.